One thing that is a must in post-COVID world. Here's the clue. These are hands that I'm shaking. Okay. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Today I wanted to just give a little plug for something that I'm all for returning back to. It has to do with being relationship reliant. So last night we were talking about the importance of eye contact. The second thing that is a massive deal, but simple and subtle, and a lot of people get freaked out by it because of germs and so forth. But I think it's more important than the germ thing, is the importance of shaking hands. I am pro shaking hands. I really am. And I have to admit, I don't know if I should do this on video, but I shook some hands since COVID-19 broke out. I shook hands without a glove on neither side. It was unsafe handshaking, but I did it. It was unintentional. I was just still in the old frame of mind, and I'll do whatever it takes to repent of my sins. But in the meantime, I want to look forward to when we're past this, to a point to where people feel comfortable shaking hands again, because it was something once again, it was something I was taught when growing up, the importance of a solid handshake. Not just shaking hands, but the fact that you're doing a solid handshake. And here's what I mean by that, and this is something that hardly anyone talks about, but I'm going to just be clear about this with you. If you've never heard anyone discuss how to do a proper handshake, this is it right here. Okay. Proper handshake is direct, it's firm, but not so firm that you're not so strong that you're hurting the other person. In fact, you want to do your best to match the other person's handshake as best as possible in terms of how much they're squeezing your hand. You want to try and match it. The only exception to that is if I get somebody that's got a cold, clammy hand that isn't putting anything into it, I'm always going to be putting a little bit more than them. But in general, it's a sign of respect, really a sign that you're not scared of them or anything. I think I don't really know the full background on where the handshake came from, but it's certainly a sign of respect in America to reach out your hand, shake it, give a nice firm handshake, and let go. And nothing major about it. Nothing more than that. It doesn't need to be too long. It doesn't need to be too short. It's just a nice, firm handshake. It makes a difference. It tells people a lot about you by the way you shake hands. And you say, well, you're overthinking it. You're overdoing it. I'm really not. I've come across it. Like I said, I was raised this way, and I've had many people say, wow, that's a good handshake. And it's not like I'm putting a whole lot of thought into it. It's just, the only reason why I've put thought into it at all is because I've met so many people who are bad at shaking hands, and it shows a lack of attention to the person that you're in front of. Just like not making eye contact does the same thing. So, simple idea, small little tactic with huge principle behind it, of just general respect for the people that you're in front of. And also, you got to show respect for the people that don't want to shake hands. You don't shake their hand, okay? You don't force it on anybody. So hopefully that makes sense. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're going to go through tomorrow, so it's going to be a surprise for you and me. But we're back here every night. We're going through issues which help you to build your business. I'm a business strategist. That's what I do. If you'd like help in building the strategy of your business in the ways of making it more relationship reliant, system based, and reality grounded, then go check out brianjpombo.com/Amazon. That is the Amazon proof strategy session, which you can sign up for. That's brianjpombo.com/Amazon. That link is in the description. Go click on it, copy and paste it, save it for later, what have you. Hey, you have a great night. We'll be back here tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.